all you cool cats and kittens out there. I was delivering party stuff for the party tomorrow for the Animal Sanctuary Caregivers National Day, which is tomorrow. We're going to be celebrating for 3 days, so we were bringing in lots of food. And Kathryn showed me that.
A stick.
What is that?
This is a stick that I actually got out of Cheetaro's mouth. I went to take pictures of him, and I don't know if you can see it because it's on my phone, but I noticed there was something in the roof of his mouth.
It turns this way so it's not flare from there.
I noticed there was something in the roof of his mouth, and it was a stick.
Oh, that shows up so well.
Yeah, and so
oh my gosh.
I went and got an operant stick and some food, and basically every time I gave him a piece of operant, I scraped the stick on the roof of his mouth. He was not really happy about it, but it popped out.
Oh my goodness.
So now he
saved
doesn't
him
have
a
to get
sedation.
sedated. Yay!
That makes us happy.
That makes us very happy. 19-year-old Cheat does not need to be sedated.
He's 19?
He is. Well, okay, in a month. But
wow.
Yes. He is. He's 19 this year.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
You guys are always taking such good care. You guys discussing bugs.
We are talking about bugs and how bitey the bugs are.
This is the bitiest bug season ever.
Yes. Yeah, when we were cleaning out Skipper and Gilligan, we were everybody.
Like a mosquito
No.
It looks like a large gnat, like that big.
Yeah,
But
and they're bitey.
it doesn't leave like a mark, but my whole arm is on fire. It landed on me. I guess it bit me, but ooh.
Becky was saying that a couple days ago. She thought they were mosquitoes, but we weren't seeing mosquitoes.
Well, if it's over in that area, that's this new.
That's where we were.
It's some gnat. It's like it's horrible. They're very bitey.
Can you
had
call
like
the
red
bug guys?
bites all over me when we were doing Skipper and Gilligan's cage. They were biting everybody.
Yeah, you said you thought it was spiders.
I did. I thought I got ants down my shirt or something because I had bites like all over my stomach because they'd gone down. I had a tank top on without a shirt underneath, and it was just they were going. It was like they were. Oh, I was like, oh, it's itchy all over.
Can you call the bug guy?
Well, we got to figure out what kind of bug it is. I mean, he can't just randomly
next
spray.
time I
I just need to let it bite me, and then I need
catch
to
it.
Follow it.
Where's your house?
Where's your house? Where's your home?
Where do you live?
Where's your nest? Are there more of you? Do you
We
live
are going.
alone?
Yeah, we are going to end you.
I was going to see if I could see the new cats. I saw Bonnie posted a picture of Cyrus out.
They all ate today.
That's great.
Zucari followed me around, came into lockout, and sat there and ate while I was sitting there talking to him.
Nice.
So he was hungry this morning, and he ate mush, which I'm very happy about.
Oh, did everybody get a podcast today?
Did everybody get
A paw print cast?
Everybody, all the interns, and Candy and Andrew.
How nice. I
'Cause
was
that's
worried
who
there
was
wouldn't be
here.
enough.
That's who all was here at the time.
Well, there was a bunch of them. I was like, oh man, there's not going to be anywhere near enough paw prints, but I guess there were.
No, we managed to finagle enough of them, even if they were over. We kind of like, okay, let's just kind of avoid that one, and we'll just kind of form this one out. So yeah, we managed. Actually, we got there's like 2 extra, so I got one, and we did one for Afton.
That was such a nice thing to do for them.
So Kathryn's going to check on them tomorrow. So you'll have
They got to dry.
unlock the cage for her to get in and get them out tomorrow.
And that
Hope it doesn't rain.
The mud is going to solidify tonight, so there is no gently easing them out. So they need to be super dry.
Yeah, and I would just take a shovel. Just to kind of dig up
grass seed.
Yeah,
Some extra grass seed while we're in there.
Holes, like all these puppets.
While we're in there, we'll be like, oh, it's grass seed time.
Do you know what time that'll be? Because I have an 8:30 appointment.
Probably not till like after feeding and after
Oh, I'll be done by then.
Yeah, maybe after feeding and
No rain scheduled.
Yeah. No rain.
no rain.
Well, it was
hopefully.
10% chance today. And
Wow.
Our clothes were wet all day long.
Yeah. It poured during that 10%. So it'll be kind of whenever she has a chance to come check them and see if they're dry enough.
I don't have tours tomorrow, so I'll probably
And she'll be doing it in small groups. I
Yeah.
told them 2 or 3 people go dig up their stuff and get it, at a time. So it'll be off and on all day long.
I'll let you know though. I can text you when I start.
Okay. I guess,
What's a good time for you? How about that?
Well, I should be here by 10.
Okay.
But I was trying to decide if I needed to come do my call here at 8:30 so that I was around.
Oh, no. I can wait till 10. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
by
right.
the time they get done, by the time they feed and clean up, and it's 10
Yeah.
before they're done and ready to go
Yeah.
start doing stuff. So 10's fine.
All right, we're going to go look for some cats. As a gift to all of the animal sanctuaries, the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries had a webinar yesterday on compassion fatigue. That was, what'd she say?
Okay, I'm heading that way. I'll swing by.
Oh, okay. I thought Karma said something I needed to hear. Compassion fatigue is something that a lot of animal caregivers deal with, and so today I asked if it was okay if I shared the recording of all that with all of our volunteers here, because even though all of our volunteers were invited to be on that call, on that webinar, it's impossible, as you know if you've ever tried to sign up for a webinar, for all those people to be available at one time. So they made a recording available, and we posted that out to the volunteers today so that they have that resource to help them. Let's see, Zucari, he's the first cat up here. Something kind of cool we're doing over here, the gift shop renovation project, is this brown building, and that deck that you see is going to have a cage on it, and people will be able to come out into the cage where they can't get out onto the property and be able to look over here at Zucari. So I'm glad to hear that he is a sociable serval. Where is that sociable serval? Where is he? Zucari. Zucari. Oh, you know who I see? She's probably going to run from me. I see Purr-fection the Ocelot. Never get to see that beautiful girl. She's actually out. Can you guys hear Gilligan in the background? He's calling. Hey. Vanessa, that's actually Purr-fection the Ocelot. I was just walking by her cage, coming back here looking for Zucari. There's Zucari. Hi. Gail said you came out today. Said you came out and ate. Did you have a busy day? Oh, goodness. You're going to find everybody here is just all about fun and food for you. Melissa, I'm glad you enjoyed Jamie's Bobcat Rehab program. And then right next door is his beautiful neighbor, Purr-fection. Purr-fection, so nice to see you out. Diana, I can't believe you watched it twice. He's another super, super old one. I'm walking away. During the day, she sleeps in that tree stump pen way back there in the background, but when it starts to become dusk, that's her favorite spot, is up there by that pot. It's just usually so dark by the time I see her. I can't get any good video. So one of the things we're going to do when we open up the gift shop expansion is people will be able to come out into this cage, and this catwalk here will be caged in as well, and they'll be able to see right up close and personal what our cat dens look like, and then they will actually be able to go down inside a cage and see what it's like to be the cat. And I'm really hoping that when people see how confined it feels to be in a cage, that they will have a greater appreciation for the fact that these cats don't belong in cages either. And then out here, this is also going to be a big caged room, and they won't have any way of getting down off this deck without going back into the gift shop. But they'll be able to see Andy over there. Can you guys see him right on the other side of the wall? There's Andy Tiger. And if they look really hard, they'll be able to see across the lake over where Seth is currently. Or they'll have a really nice view of the lake while they are waiting for their tour. My battery's about to die. Okay, I'm gonna have to go straight over to Chaos and Cyrus. The reason my battery's about to die is because today there was a congressional hearing about the horrible thing that USDA did when they took down all of, I don't want to jump. USDA removed all the inspection reports so that it's impossible to know whether or not they're doing their job or how badly animals are being treated. And so there was a huge congressional hearing today, or not hearing, but a briefing to try and get more members of Congress. Currently 180 members of the House have already signed on to try and force USDA to put those records back up. And the congressional briefing was to try and get the rest of Congress to step up and do the right thing too, because from the testimony I was hearing, what USDA did was against the law and against all of their own rulings. that should never have been done. So I'm really hopeful that they get some traction on that, because in my world it has to do with horrible exotic animal breeders and dealers and not being held accountable for the way they're treating the animals, but it's also animals that are being used in testing and puppy mills and horse soaring, where they burn the horse's feet to make them do that big fancy step called the high lick. So there's an awful lot of animals that are suffering in silence right now because our government has chosen to take down all of the, or almost all of the citations and all of the enforcement actions that used to be public record. And what they're saying instead is, well, just file a FOIA report. Well, before they did this, a FOIA was taking 2 years. Now the request for FOIAs is up 400% and taking 4 years, or estimated to. So that's just totally unacceptable. I am on the hunt for chaos. Where's Miss Chaos? Where is that good Caracal? I apologize for not reading your questions or your comments, but I'm trying to hurry before I lose all my battery. I'd love for you guys to get a peek at them again. We're just so excited to have them here. These birds are not very bright. hanging out inside a caracal cage. Caracals love birds. Hi. Luana just texted me and said you guys are asking what you can do about the USDA issue, and you could contact your member of Congress and ask them to sign on to the letter requesting USDA repost all of the citations and enforcement rulings. I don't have a link for that right now, but the organizations who might, if you go to their website, because they were at the briefing, were the Humane Society of the United States, the Maine Animal Protection Society, MSPCA. I can never remember the name of that charity. There's a charity that deals only with medical animal issues, animals that are used in medical testing. I want to say the White Coat Lab, but it's not that. If tomorrow, I have sent Luana the link to the briefing, so you guys will have all the information there. It'll be on the daily update. Maybe she can post the link to the YouTube video in the comments here. I sent you an email, Luana. Oh, Cyrus, we can't see you. Bonnie got a beautiful picture of you out in your cage today. Yes, she did. Gail said these guys all ate very well. Melissa, I don't know what people overseas could do. I know there was a CARE petition out there about forcing USDA to repost the inspection reports and enforcement actions, and they had over 100,000 people signed it, and they presented that at the briefing today. You might be able to Google that on CARE2 and see if you can find something about petitioning USDA and inspection reports. That should bring it up. I don't think there was any requirement that you be a U.S. citizen to sign that. Yes, Kim, they have left their dens. Bonnie, one of our keepers, had some pictures she posted on Facebook today of Cyrus out wandering around, and she said when she came up on him, she thought he might run back to the den, but he just stood his ground. And so they're getting more and more bold, and they all came out and ate, and they ate very well, so they weren't intimidated by their keepers or the other cats, so they are coming around. We're so happy you are. Where did I leave my golf cart this time? I don't know. I hate when I do that. It's like when I go into the mall and I come out to the parking lot and think, you know, I should have paid attention to where I parked my car. Cheetaro went home from vacation today, and they said they were leaving the tunnels up for Mac to go on vacation, so I wonder, looks like he still has not gone over. They will, well, I know they already have, hog ring those shut so that he can safely walk over. Good night, JoJo. I know, you're still hissy. You've been here for years. That's just how servals and caracals are. So, I'm pretty sure they said it was Mac that was going over. I spent the day running around like a crazy person. I had so many things that diverted my attention all day. So I didn't get to see any of the cats get moved. Sorry, Joanne. Made myself dizzy. Alright, I am going to call it a night. Let all these cats enjoy their evening, people free. Yeah, this is a big time of night for you guys. You gonna hop up there? That would be some great video. Or not. Nope. Karen, I'm glad to hear Sapphire's having fun. Every time I've looked on the screen for her today, she's been doing something. So I think you're right. I think she is enjoying it.